What is going on, Cancer? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your mid-month check-in for September, and I already know what you guys are thinking, like, where have you been? It's about time. What happened to the reading? Yeah, I'm sorry, Cancer. I missed you guys at the beginning of the month because Mars in retrograde. Like, I'm not one to really keep up with astrology like that, but when it comes down to Mars in retrograde and the effects that it definitely had on me, I don't know if you guys have been feeling it out there. I was not in the mood to read. Like, it was no way I could channel for you guys. So I am back, though. I think I needed some time to recover a little bit. So now I'm back and I am ready to check in with your energy and see what's going on. Hopefully you guys are doing good out there, having a good day or night whenever you're watching this video. I just shuffled for you, and we're gonna be hopping right in and see what's going on, see what messages we can get for you guys. All right, Nine of Pentacles wanted to jump out. Is that no? That's the Seven of Pentacles. Let's get two more for you just for starters, and then we'll hop into your message. All right, another one wanted to pop out. I don't know what that one is first, or yet, and then this one wanted to pop out. Okay, so a lot of sevens: Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Cancer. So starting off, we had the Seven of Pentacle energy. So for sure, this could be a time for you where it may seem like some things are kind of like on pause, or they're moving kind of like slow motion, especially if we're connecting into that Mars in retrograde energy, right? Like Mars is moving backwards, and I think it really touches on a lot of areas of our lives, depending on where your birth chart is, right? But the Seven of Pentacles is talking about waiting for something, trying to be patient, looking for your seeds to grow, looking for something to manifest, looking for something to grow into fruition. All right, but it hasn't made it there yet. All right, so in the month of September, or the second half of September, you guys could be kind of waiting to see something grow, waiting for something, waiting for anything. It could be, but at the same time, with the Seven of Wands, I feel like you're having to kind of stand your ground and defend yourself while you're waiting for something. So this could be something that you're fighting for. This could be something that you feel you don't want to let go, or you don't want to be slowed down, right? I feel like you guys could be trying to move against the grain or fight against something that seems like it's on pause or has been kind of brought to a halt with this Mars in retrograde energy. So I would definitely say not to expend too much energy, Cancer, when it comes down to fighting against the planetary movements. But if this is just something that you're trying to fight for, when it comes down to being patient, staying into a place, or staying in a place where you're persevering, where you're being consistent at something, even though you're not seeing a lot of the results, you're still planting your seeds, you're still going through the movements, you're still showing up every day, then that's definitely the right thing to do, right? Because I feel like there is going to be a lot of growth that comes in after we get through this Mars and retrograde energy, right? But it really is going to be determined, I feel, with you guys about how consistent you are able to be, right? What you are able to still continue to do, even though there was not a lot of motivation, or there was not a lot of inspiration coming in, right? Even though there was a lot of obstacles, even though we have a major planet in retrograde, okay? So you guys come out as the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like that's speaking to this level of stability, this level of consistency, discipline that you're wanting to connect to in the second half of September, okay? This could also be speaking to your material, your financial wealth, okay? Or just what brings you security in your life. So I feel like there are a number of things that you're trying to expand. With the Queen of Pentacle energy, there could be a number of things that you're wanting to keep going consistently at, or persevere through, so that you get this expansion or this growth, right? But the Queen of Pentacles is all about multitasking, right? She's all about moving things around, right? Balancing things, bringing things to an equilibrium in order to maintain her security, right? In order to maintain this grounded energy. So I feel like you guys may have to do that because we're dealing with this Seven of Pentacle energy, right? We're dealing with things being slowed down, things moving backwards, things kind of feeling like it's the gravity has been turned up. It's a lot heavier, it's a lot dense with this energy that we're dealing with. Okay. So in order for you to maintain, in order for you to kind of stay afloat with that Seven of Wands energy to fight for what it is that you want to stay consistent at, you're needing to kind of like switch your energy around, okay? Because you guys are a water sign, but you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you may need to multitask. You may need to get creative with how you're bringing balance to your life, right? Maybe the same things that have been working for you may not be working in the second half of September. So you're needing to revamp some things in order to maintain this level of security and balance. All right, let's get more energy on that and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm right with you guys, Cancer. All right, so you had a lot of cards that wanted to hop out here. So Two of Swords energy is here with the World and the Judgment card. For some of you guys, it's like Mars in retrograde could be bringing you to a point where you're getting a little indecisive about what it is that you've been fighting for. Maybe this thing that you're trying to hold on to, trying to stay consistent with, but there's kind of like, it's like because you're dealing with this amount of pressure or this amount of challenge when it comes down to moving towards a certain goal or maintaining balance in a certain area of your life, this could have you kind of thinking, you know, about what it is that you're investing your time and energy into with the Two of Swords energy, right? Because I feel that the World card is here, and this is an opportunity for some of you guys to almost like choose another path or break through into a higher level of what it is that you're working at. It's like I feel like this level of resistance that's coming in at the second half of September and all throughout this Mars retrograde, which roughly lasts about a month, right? Starting at the beginning of September. Um, and don't quote me on that. I'm not an astrologist, so I don't really know. But I do know it lasts about a month. I do know that this has been the first Mars retrograde in 2 years, so we're not really used to feeling this energy. But I do feel like there is a lot of enlightenment that's going to come through this level of resistance. I do feel like some of you guys are kind of wanting to embark into a new world or give birth to something new. And that could be because you're feeling this level of resistance with something that maybe you've been fighting for a very long time with the Seven of Wands. You've been waiting for a very long time with the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for growth, waiting for expansion, waiting for the payoff, the harvest, right? And so this Two of Swords energy is kind of like you being like, okay, well, wait a minute. Like, now that I'm facing this level of density, this level of resistance, like, is this really something that I do want to fight for? Is this something that I do want to continue to invest in and persevere through and push for? Right? Do I still want to keep fighting for this and going to war for this? And so for some of you guys, it's kind of like you're getting a calling that's coming in with this Judgment energy. You're getting a wake up call. You're getting a rude awakening um, because of this resistance that's happening with this Mars retrograde. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, for some of you guys, it may not be for you to fight and to resist and to keep trying to do the same thing. The changes that you could be making, the revamps, could be on a very mass scale. It could be very deep with the Judgment card. This is major arcana energy. So this could be something that you're waking up to about yourself. And this could also be a level up. Okay, let me find that World card. It's like you're breaking the mold. You're breaking out of something. You're breaking through the glass ceiling because of this resistance, because of the weight, because of the difficulty and the challenge that you're feeling maybe in the second half of September to uphold something that maybe, you know, it could have kind of run its course. And that's what I'm feeling for some of you guys. You're wanting to establish yourself possibly in a different way. Okay, Cancer, coming as the Queen of Pentacles. This is talking about upgrades, all right? This is talking about a level of quality that's coming in for you. a level of value and worth that I feel like you haven't tapped into yet, especially when it comes down to the finances you're attracting, the wealth that you're attracting, the abundance and prosperity. All right. But you have to almost hit your head against the wall or hit your head against this resistance in order to get into a place of starting to think about new ideas, right? Two of Swords energy. You have to almost become indecisive about your path before you're breaking through into this next I'll probably pull this card wrong. Into this next level here, into this new world, into this opening, right? This space that I feel like you have maybe been feeling the call to for a while. All right, so let's clarify that a little bit more for you. You know what? I'm called to use the Wild Unknown Tarot, so let's pull some cards for that for you guys. All right. Okay, Cancer. Yeah, Three of Swords. So this may be a level of disappointment that's coming in the month of September. This may be a level of emotional, um, discomfort, heartbreak, even. This could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with a romantic partner. It doesn't have to, but I do feel like this is some discomfort that you're feeling in order to make some sort of change. Because whenever we get the Judgment card and the World card, two major arcana energies, um, there is change that's happening. There is a transitioning that's taking place. There is a growth and an elevation that's taking place. But you have to feel this level of discomfort before you're pushed into that space, right? And you have to be in a place where I feel like you're no longer wanting to fight for this discomfort. You're no longer wanting to change this discomfort. I feel that quote by Einstein when he says, what does he say? You can't solve the same problem on the same level that it was created on, okay? You can't solve the problem on the same level it was created on. So what that means is you have to transcend some of these things, and that's what the World card represents. That's what the Judgment card represents. Major arcana, right? Transcending energies instead of taking it on head to head. Instead of trying to solve the riddle, solve the problem, it may be an unsolvable problem, right? This may be something that can't be salvaged. This may be something that you don't have the solution to, is what I feel. So in that case, a lot of times you have to outgrow it. You have to transcend it. You have to awaken to something else or looking at it from a different point of view. And for you, I feel like, that could be a different direction, Cancer. I don't know. Let's pull some more for you guys. Yep. I already know what card that is because it's chipped on the corner. But the Death card. This is a transformation that's taking place. You're going to be feeling those dense energies. Like I said, you're going to be feeling that weight from the universe, from these planetary alignments. You're going to be feeling this push to wrap up a cycle, to complete something, to close something out, to find closure in a cycle that you have maybe grown accustomed to and grown very comfortable in, but now you're needing to let the dead bury the dead, okay? You're needing to let it rest, whatever this is that you've been fighting for, pushing for, trying to grow, trying to make happen, okay? It's like, this is how it looks. It's no life there anymore. And I feel like some of you guys have been kind of beating a dead horse with this energy, with the Death card. But once again, this also talks about a deep metamorphosis that I feel like is happening in this Mars retrograde, where you're feeling yourself kind of go inside out. You're feeling these resistance that are coming from the external world push you internally, push you into a new space internally, and it's giving birth to something new here. Cancer is what I believe. You're starting to adopt different patterns. You're starting to take on different subconscious programming here. And so this transformation is really going to affect you in a big way. I'm feeling like you're having to surrender to it, though. That's really the energy that I'm feeling, like surrender. You can't fight for this. You can't outthink it. You can't solve it. It's like you can only surrender. Let's get a little more, Cancer. We're 15 minutes in, so I feel good about that time. Anything else for Cancer? All right, these flipped, but I don't want to take them for some reason. I'm not feeling them. Yeah, 10 of Cups is here. 3 of Cups. So I do feel like whatever transformation is coming your way is definitely leading you to a more fullness, complete emotional fulfillment, right? It's like it's bringing you into the 10 of Cups, it's bringing you into enjoyment out of your life, color, right? It's like instead of you experiencing this darkness, this denseness, this dry coldness with that death card, right? It's like something that has been dead for a very long time. You are going to get something new that births from out of this death, from out of this transformation. For some of you guys, it's an ego death. For some of you guys, it's just a transformation where you're taking on more light and you're transmuting a lot of your darkness. Some of you guys are doing shadow work in the month of September. I know I have been doing a lot because Mars retrograde, once again, crazy. But this is where you're headed. This is going to be the outcome, the 10 of Cups. Okay, and you're also going to be in a place where you're celebrating that fact with the 3 of Cups energy. Okay, this is talking about celebration. It's talking about reunions, connections, socializing. I feel like you are really going to be celebrating the new you and how people are accepting you and how people are recognizing you and viewing you, and the energies that you're kind of taking on as you're transmuting the darkness. Okay, so this is a dawn of a new day, is what I feel with the 3 of Cups energy. Um, and it looks good. 10 of Cups, okay? It looks like you're going to be fulfilled. You're going to be satisfied in this new cycle that you're stepping into, but it is brand new. So you get a whole new palette of things to work with, right? It's like you get to um, work with new taste buds that you haven't really been able to work with in that new cycle. Okay, it's a fresh, clean, new slate for you guys. So whatever this is that you're needing to surrender to, it's like just let this energy do what it is, or do what it's doing. Let it just transform you. Let that part of yourself die that is giving you the most discomfort. There's no need to fight. I feel like this is something that is passing through. Okay, almost like the death angel is what I felt with that devil, or not the devil, but that death card. I feel like this is something that's hitting everybody. If you think of the Mars retrograde, it almost feels, to me anyway, it feels like that story of like the death angel kind of passing through Egypt, when Moses, the story. He was trying to free the people of Israel from Pharaoh. So the death angel came and it took all of the I think it was like the firstborn children. But that was symbolic to me, and I feel like in this story I'm talking about how this is something that's passing through and it's wiping away um a lot of the extra energy that you don't need, a lot of the shadow or dark energy that has been weighting you down, that has been, you know, keeping you from rising to higher frequencies, right? All of this dense energy is being cleared out. So you will feel like it's almost like a death that you're having. Um, but that's only because you're having a new birth, okay? All right. I think you guys get it. 2 of Swords pops up again. And to me, I'm really drawn to this eclipse energy that's going on in this card. It almost feels like an eclipse with the Mars retrograde, okay? And whenever we are in an eclipse, these are things that are being eclipsed out of our world, out of our life, out of our energy, closed out, right? So you guys may feel a certain level of closure, like I was talking about before. You may feel this eclipse energy taking something away from you, eclipsing scenarios, people, things out of your life. Um, it's like you're gonna see this change happen, right? Kind of like when the moon comes and it blocks the sun, and it's like you get this period of darkness, right? When you get an eclipse, but then when the moon crosses over to the other side of the sun, you step into this new period. You step into this new beginning. And so a lot of you guys are dealing with this level of darkness right now, maybe in the middle of September, but towards the end of September, you're going to be stepping into the light, okay? And at that time, you guys are going to be taking on this Father of Wands energy. All right. Once the Mars retrograde is done, it's going to be like, let's get it. Let's go. Powerful, inspirational, motivated energy. Some of you guys are coming up with visions for your future. You're stepping into this new cycle with a new attitude, and also I feel like a new objective as to what it is you want to accomplish moving forward. All right, so yeah, that's really what I'm feeling with that energy. I feel like we're done here, Cancer. Like that's what is happening for you guys. So fear not. I think you're gonna be okay. I think some of you guys just need to let this pass through. Um, let those parts of yourself that are kind of dying off and falling away, let those leave. Yeah, 10 of winter. All right, I'll show you how the picture looks first. 10 of winter is how that looks. Hopefully you can see it good. But it says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So yeah, really zooming in on that addiction or codependency, some of you guys, like I said, could be really dealing with these shadow aspects of yourself. All right, because as I understand, whenever these major planets go into retrograde, a lot of times they deal with our shadow aspects, the parts about ourselves that are really hidden, right, from plain view or from plain sight. So this is an uncovering cycle where maybe a lot of parts of your shadow are being unearthed, being uncovered, so that they can be resolved. Okay, the weight can be lifted, the end of an addiction or codependency. And this is also the 10 of swords energy, which just so happens to be sitting under the deck for you guys. 10 of swords here. This is a closeout of a major cycle. All right, it's like something here definitely is dying. It could be dying a painful death, and you may feel it on very deep levels, Cancer. But I do feel like it's bringing you closure. It's bringing a resolution for you. You're transmuting this energy in order to transcend, in order to step into that new beginning, that new world that you're birthing. Okay, and that I feel you have been birthing for a while. All right, the promised land. Okay. So I'm wrapping it up right there for you, Cancer. Hopefully you resonated with the message. If you did, you can like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Also comment. I like reading all you guys' comments. I read them all. I like them all, or as much as I can. If you want to follow me on IG, you can follow me at IG at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. If you guys are looking for a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video. It'll have all the details about that. I missed you, Cancer. Hopefully you guys connected with this channeled message, and I will see you again. I'm going to do a mid-month reading for you. Wait, this is your mid-month. So Cancer, you may need a bonus because I missed you. So I owe you a bonus. Don't let me forget about that. I'll see you guys later, though. Okay, stay safe. Later.